Yes, people, welcome to Straightjacket podcast. Podcast 148. Nordin, how you doing?
How we doing? We're in a perpetual therapy session, bro.
Yep, we had to do it live, you know what I mean?
Yesterday.
I lost this. The reason why it's live, because I lost this. And if whoever does any filmmaking, you need this to export it onto your laptop. So maybe there was a reason.
It's meant to be.
Maybe there was a reason why we're going live today. But anyway, people, welcome. Get the likes up. Subscribe if you're new. Subscribe to Nuruddin's channel as well. Link is in the title. Is the connection all right? Let me know.
Can you hear us? Can you
hear us? I might go on to the normal Wi-Fi. Let me know if the connection is good. If it's not, I'll change it to my 5G. Let me know if the connection is good. Let me know, people.
Yes,
all good. Right, Nuruddin. Before we get into the real topics, big up the first superstar of the building, Victor Liang. Big up Saeed. OLE out, IMMINENT. Let the rats out, Saeed. OLE out, traces day one. Yes. OLE gonna soul shine, Nuruddin. The sacking is imminent.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a fair thing to say?
Yeah, there was debate apparently in the boardroom amongst some of the people on the board who are saying 5-0 is unacceptable. There's only two managers could have got that. That's Ferguson and some Matt Busby. Because they've got that much credit in the bank.
Yeah.
And that would have killed them anyway.
Yeah.
That would have killed them. So they would have done a decent thing. For me, he's a dead man. He's been a dead man walking for a long time. Let's not get it twisted. I don't take revel in a player for Man United, a guy who sacrificed his career to be a substitute for Man United when other teams wanted him, a guy who's part of the history and the most iconic parts of Manchester United football. That's him being a football player who's a legend, a guy that they bought in. The bankers, as I told you, I said it to you a long time ago, who the bankers use as a shield. But for me, I'll be sad, and I would always be grateful and thankful that he's put together a squad that's worthy of Manchester United. But at this moment in time, I think it takes everybody to see that him and his coaching staff have run out of ideas. I said it to you a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
I said, if OLE's going to be successful, he has to change who? The coaching staff.
Yeah. Exactly. Someone saying Saeed is also having to be the best. Well, listen, we're here to tell you.
At the end of the day, it's something to listen. It's not about the sources. It's that there are people who are reputable people, who are close to Man United, who are saying this. Yeah, and they're saying,
and we're in the heart of Manchester. Yeah, you know, people don't realize this here, but Manchester's quite small. Yeah. So when you hear
especially the heart of Manchester, especially the football community, and the culture people. At the end of the day, what we're hearing is from people who work for big.
Yeah. And you've heard that today, haven't you?
Yeah. What we heard is people who work, and there is a discussion to be had in the boardroom. There's discussion being had as we speak right now. And in the last couple of hours, there's been a discussion taking place, and there are people in that who are saying we're going to be resetting if we get rid of him now, because it's going to be 2 years, and Ronaldo haven't got 2 years.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Varane doesn't have that much long. You know what I mean. So some of the players might leave now. And some of the players might want to be getting rid of the ones who were all his favorites. They're all in doubt. So sacking manager without having a proper structure, you are opening yourself to going back 2 or 3 years back. And that's where the discussion has been had, Saeed.
That's where the discussion is had. But I think for the betterment of Man United right now.
But some people in the boardroom are apparently saying you can't recover from 5-0 at Old Trafford.
You can't.
Absolutely it's unacceptable.
Not. Absolutely not.
It's unacceptable.
We're mourning tonight. Listen, I'm going through Manchester now, and there's beeps. I was in Seoul getting beep.
Listen, I didn't want to tweet it, right? It took me a long time because this morning I was busy. Early, I was busy.
Of course, right?
Right. And as soon as I got out this morning, all my neighbors are singing "You'll Never Walk Alone." And then as soon as I got my phone out, because they don't want me to blow them up, they all started to be quiet. Yeah. One of them started singing "Do the Loop, Do the Loop." Who the fuck? There for you.
I'm telling you, man. Literally, I'm on the bridge that links Salford to.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you. People spotted me on that bridge, and they went beep, beep, beep.
Of course.
You know when you just know they can see you. You know what I mean? And this is the reality, man.
Yeah.
And people are saying 6 p.m. announcement. Would it be surprise you if it was 6 p.m. announcement?
To me, nothing surprises me, but I'm surprised that they've acted quickly. And I think if they're going to act, Saeed, because that's the discussion's been had, if they act quickly, it's because of what? It's because of the 5-0. Nothing to do with it. It's because of the 5-0. And that's where some people can't take it. And the most die-hard Ole inners, right?
Yeah.
Because the Ole outs and the Ole inners, I call them Ole sexuals. Some of them are Ole inners, they get harder when you say Ole in. Some of them get another harder when you say when you say Ole out because they get aroused by it. That's why it's Ole sexual things are going on. But at the end of the day, guys, I mark my words.
Yeah.
Without the football
breaking
structure,
a bit. Let me put the 5G on then. I probably will break it up, so I'm gonna have to put the 5G on. So bear with me. You know what I mean? Nuruddin's intercepted Wi-Fi, so we're gonna be back. Stay there, people. The 5G is coming on. Cool, we're back. We're back. Hopefully the internet should be better. Yes, you better be right. Listen, we're right. Listen, it's imminent. That's all I'm saying to you. It's imminent. Nuruddin, you know, for the people who don't know and probably just come in right now, explain to them that it is imminent and the fact that there's no point kind of humming and hawing now. You know what I mean? This is it now. This is the end of the road for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. The last 3 years.
And even if they give him the last 2 or 3 games, the next 2 or 3 games, it's done. Like they sacked what's his name, Van Gaal, right? Well before the cup final. Yeah. But they just told him half an hour after the cup final. Yeah. Jose was done at Sevilla. They waited all that long to put a plan. That's why Ole was in the Champions League, one of the games. He was already there at the club. Ole was in the tunnel. Most people don't forget that. Ole was in the tunnel talking to players a month and a half before Mourinho got. So to me, even if he gets the next 2 games, he's gone. No, he's gone. He's gone. Even if he gets the next 2 games, he's gone. But the people in the board are having a discussion. Some people are saying we're going to go back. Have the players fell out with the manager? Do you reckon? I'm hearing horrific things. What like? I'm hearing the most incredibly disheartening things that the players like Ole. Yeah. But they think him and his coaching staff have 0 tactics. Yeah. And they can't get behind any of their tactics. Yeah. And I'm also hearing that this is through the grapevine, people. I'm hearing that against Atlanta, it was Ronaldo who gave the team talk. And Bruno said in halftime, it was Ronaldo who was like, "What the hell, guys?" And Bruno who said, "I want to go and play in the back, a part of a 3 in midfield." Wow. That's crazy. How did you feel when you heard that? I mean, Saeed, how many times our eyes don't lie to us? You said to me yesterday, Ronaldo's doing this. Yeah, well, did you see it after? He's basically saying, we're up there. What's going on? And when I seen it in real time, I was like, someone said, is the Wi-Fi better now, people? Bloody hell, man. You can't pick and choose, can we here? Nah, the chat rubbish. I'm not saying the Wi-Fi is good. Is the Wi-Fi better? Nah, yes no? People try to say it. It's people taking the mic. You love me, please, man. Come on, man. Is the Wi-Fi better? Yes or no? It's time. It's people. Listen, there's loads of different things would have been said up there. Yeah, like it's fine now. Perfect. Yeah, man. I've already got fucking. You know, there's some people like that. I don't like people, you know, because they'll tell you, listen, nah, you're not good to go. Nah, don't go for that girl. You know, don't get all this sacked. Listen, they're trolling us, man. So the question I'm going to ask you, Said, are you reveling in Ole goals or are you saddened? Listen, I'm partying. Old Trafford, I'm not even kidding you. Everyone who's near Old Trafford, you're partying in the fact that a club legend. Listen, I don't give a shit, man. Like the club used. The club has used for all this time. You know why? I've suffered last 2.5 years. You know what I've been through? You know what I've been through the last 2 years? Let me just read the super chat. Big up has Ole put a team together better than Van Gaal did, better than Moyes did, better than Mourinho did? Let me read this. Answer the question. Let me read this chat. 5 little home in Moy Rams unforgivable. It's bad enough for the time, but it was tomorrow morning they announced he's gone. Big up Prem Punishment. We've always had chats as well on here, and he's always tried to back Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. There's another super chat here from Akash Nahir. He goes, big up Nuruddin from India. Big up India, man. Love to that, man. Must be late down there. Spurs fan here. Ole can only save his job. Go out on a high 5. He faces us. We have a midweek against Burnley too. Wow. They're talking about high 5s, man.
You know what I mean? But for me, I think he's the worst manager since we've had Ferguson. For me, I've said it.
So how is he? How
because
is
you know
it
why? He's had the biggest money. He's had everything that he's wanted, and yet still he's failed.
He's navigated the Glazers and he's navigated the bankers. So
but there you go then.
He's navigated them.
Everyone else there, they tried to resist the Glazers.
No, he's navigated. It's called navigating them by not coming out and washing your dirty laundry in public. Navigating them means that you're not going to come out and scream, oh, they're this, they're that. You try to do it in the background. You talk to them and you try to get a squad that looks like what Man United players. Get players that look like Man United. But even within that time, you said it yourself.
Yeah.
He was the only active Saeed this season and the first season when he first took over, the first summer and this summer. Because why? Because we cancelled that game and we protested. You think about it. The season before, did they back him? Sancho was there. Made the kid had mental health problems and he was still waiting.
After 2 years, sometimes
him.
when you've got something, you've been waiting 2 years. You cherish something, don't you? What's he doing? Put him on a bench.
That to me is indefensible. You can't.
But there you go. Then. Everything you're I understand you.
Listen,
you're trying to back the guy, but at the same time,
no, I'm not backing the guy. I'm just saying to you, this guy has navigated the Glazers, and because they're very difficult people to work for, and the bankers have zero thing about football, and he's navigated these guys to build a squad that for us that look like Man United players, right? What now? If Conte comes in, he's going to rip up everything. He's going to try to get 16 players, right? If we were to get Enrique, if we were to get, let's say, Flick, if we were to get Den Haag, but they will just, you know what they will do? They will need 1 or 2 or 3 and get those players in that coaching.
1 or 2 or 3.
No, they would.
He needs a new squad, mate. No. They can't play out for the back.
No. Listen to me. I said to you, 1, 2 or 3. Listen to me.
Yeah.
1, 2 or 3 players, and you know what they will do?
What?
They will be on that training ground with triple sessions.
Yeah, I know
triple sessions till you get it. Simple. If Graham Potter can do it, do you know how the levels Hand Flick is?
Do you not think that Conte is a good coach?
Saeed, he's a good coach, but I promise you now, I'm going to be there with you at Old Trafford. I can't wait. I can't wait for Conte. And you know what? You know what? I'm going to be here like that. I'm going to be like, Saeed, talk to me.
What if I say?
How's Antonio? Mamma mia.
What if I say Premier League? Are you going to say, but it was boring football?
No, I wouldn't.
That's what you're going to do.
Saeed, I promise you, on the Straightjacket, on the Straightjacket podcast, we'll print it out.
Yeah.
What I've said about Conte.
You said to me, Olechino.
No.
And all this. You said a lot, you know.
That was a joke.
Olechino is... You've said a lot, man.
Listen to me.
You've said a lot, man. Nothing's changed.
Let me finish it.
You always finish it, though. You never let me speak. Even they say to you, you never let me speak, man.
Right, I'm going to say to you, everything I've said about Conte, we're going to print it out. Saeed is going to bring the scissors. We're going to cut it out.
I said it about...
I'm going to get the salt and pepper. We'll put salt. I'm going to eat it live on the Straightjacket podcast.
Cool.
If he wins the Premier League. If he wins the Premier League with his first 2 seasons, if he comes
in the first 2 seasons, I can take that.
In the first 2 seasons, if Conte wins the Premier League,
his first season.
Listen, if this is how the levels of how much Ollie has to press you. You can't even see clearly. You can't even think clearly. You can't even think clearly.
There's a good chance he could win the league next season.
I'm gonna come here with my salt and pepper.
We're not far away, you know.
Listen,
we're not far away from competing.
16 players it took for him to win the league. 12 players it took for him to win the league at Juventus. At Chelsea,
you know what?
Exactly. Thank you, people. Help him.
No. They're also saying Nuruddin always interrupting. Let him finish. Exactly.
Okay, go on.
No, but my thing is, Nuruddin, I've absolutely said it from day one, and I've had top breads after me. You know, you see them yesterday. You know what they say to me? They're doing that to me. You know what I mean? You've seen the amount of people that have come up to me live, the amount of battles we've had in the last 2.5 years. You know. This is, for me, this is why I always say, you know, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needs to be sat. You know, we've gone through a lot. We need to win trophies. I think style of play right now at this minute, a lot of fans wouldn't be too half-assed about it. Because at the end of the day, if they're winning trophies and they've got a coach, for me, by the way, it's a coach. It might be pragmatic, right? But if it's his way, rather than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying, I play the DNA and the attacking football, and he's not playing it, which one would you rather have? A guy who's pragmatic but wins you trophies, or a manager who says, I play the DNA, but he plays anything but.
There's no DNA. That DNA thing is a myth.
No, but I'm saying, which one would you have?
It's a myth. The only thing that a club at Man United, at home, you have to attack teams. You can't be pragmatic at home. Because what happens, Saeed? Attack chance goes around the stadium like nobody's business. At the end of the day, I see you guys. I see how much. You know what? This is the reverse, right?
What?
This is. You are what Jose made.
Why are you comparing Jose to
I am.
They're two different things.
I am. No, I am.
Jose
because you know what?
bus.
No. I'm talking about you are like by any means necessary. Just get a guy in who's
not by any means necessary.
And that's
I don't want
Big
Big Salmon. Big Salmon.
Well, I'm sorry, but Conte is more closer to Big Sam than he is to anybody else. That's a fact.
Well, I'm telling you now, but you don't deserve success. You know. You don't deserve that with the trophies. Just hear what you said right now. What did you say right now?
No. What did
you say right now?
What does Big Sam play? Pragmatic football.
You are a shame. Honestly, shame.
Please help me out in the comments.
No, listen, I'm good done, man.
Conte.
No. You're
Conte,
honestly,
listen.
you're disgraceful in terms of you're talking about Conte, yo. You should, when you go and see Conte now in the streets of Manchester, I want you to apologize.
First of all,
you're calling Conte.
First of all, I gotta grab that wig and I gotta rip it off and I gotta run off and I gotta jump on my bike and he's gotta chase me.
This guy's a manager who got 95 points for Chelsea. Played
in a season football. Where they had no European football, they weren't involved in any of the cup competitions. I'm going to ask you a question. This shows how much you know about Conte. Saeed, can you tell me Conte's record in the Champions League, please?
I know it's not the greatest.
It's worse than Ole's.
But what's
I'm just telling to you. I'm just saying to you.
It's worse than Ole's. Ole didn't get to that position that he wanted.
It's worse than Ole's.
He came in when Ole got.
I'm just saying. I would have Den Haag, Enrique, Hans Flick, even Joachim Löw, right? Zinedine Zidane.
Look at his second most goals and create the third most chances. This is everything that you want to see.
What happened the next season? With Chelsea? I'm asking you the question. So
every time you put
you guys want to win one trophy, and that's it. And then we go back to it. And then we go back.
We're winning everything.
You heard him here first.
So if Tuchel can do it, and people say to him he's a pragmatic manager, but
Tuchel has become pragmatic. Tuchel is a very attacking-minded manager.
But there you go.
But he realised what he's got at Chelsea.
And also, what he's got at United. Why can't he do it then? Or Conte? Who's to say that Conte, if he was to get hold of the squad in January, we can't win the Champions League?
Algero, educate my brother.
Lord is spot on, and Conte plays a back five side. Listen, does that mean it's a defensive? Does back five mean defensive football? Does back five mean defensive football?
No, because there's 3-4-3, and there
and he play 3-4-3.
And there's Chelsea. Listen, there is back five.
Yeah, I know.
And there's back five.
How do you know he won't do 3-4-3?
No, it's back five, mate.
You've got an agenda against Conte.
You're
Conte out before he's even walked the door.
Listen,
you're Conte out. You give hold on a minute. You give Ole Gunnar Solskjaer every excuse under the sun.
And
every excuse under the sun.
And Ole, no, I haven't. I said to you. I said to you.
Are you part of his
wait
PR
till he builds his.
Are you part of his PR team?
I'm not.
Are you part of his PR?
If you would have seen my face yesterday,
I was dejected. I want to know, man.
I sat there like that. I'm sat like that. I was honestly, if the goals were going in, I was like that.
Because I put all the light on.
I can't do what I was gonna do, so I was like that.
Yeah,
I was just in the days yesterday.
Let me sort the lights out when we get the lights on, Lord. Because these are hurting my eyes here. Yeah, man. Listen, man. Back five can transition into attack, but solid. Exactly, man.
Who's gonna play?
I don't know so yet.
Okay, tell me, with the players that we got now, who's playing back five? Give me your back five.
No, but you can invest in January. But for me, Bayer would be in there.
The Glazers are going to give him money to invest in January.
Why not? It's a new manager. A new manager gets what he wants sometimes in January. You know, for me, what you got to realize in Lorden, I think you're almost giving a bad vibe before.
I'm just saying.
I never had that under Mourinho. Before Mourinho. Did you have that under Mourinho when he came
I had that.
Are you sure, Lorden?
Wallahi, I said it to people who are close to me know that 100%. I said Jose ain't the guy from Man United. He's not.
Yeah, what a daft comment. Worse than Ole. How long has Conte been manager compared to Ole? Ole with more games will be overwhelming the worst in Champions League record. Exactly.
Yeah, but Conte. Tell me about Conte's record in the Champions League.
No, but why are you looking?
Tell me. I'm just asking the question. I'm asking you the question.
Why do you look at every time when he's got to a new league?
When Man United could
come on, man. How many things are just for Serie A?
Saeed, They took
I don't
Ashley
understand
Young.
why you're overlooking him,
He
man.
took Ashley Young. That league, me and you could play in that league.
Oh,
That's the truth.
Come on,
He's
man.
slow, mate.
Nah,
He's
man.
slow.
He's
so slow.
man.
He's unbelievable.
Underestimating that league,
You know,
man.
Juan Mata will be a baller. Juan Mata
man.
will look like Totti in that league, mate.
This is the same Italian players that won the Euros.
Listen.
No, hold on a minute.
But they've got a serious coach. You know what I'd have? You know who I'd have before Conte?
What?
Mancini. 100%. 100%. Why?
Man.
Okay, this is something I've got against Italians. I would have.
Yeah,
you know
man,
what?
Listen, by the way, shout out to the Italians in the chat, man.
You know who I would have? I would have Inzaghi. I love this football that his team play at Inter, the football they play. I really like Mancini. Mancini for me would be incredible manager. But to me, Ten Hag.
Tellez and Dalot would play. Tellez and Dalot would play as a back five. Maybe Shaw would be the kind of the back three.
Yo, 38 wheels just coming from me.
Yeah, man, they're coming for you, man. This is what I mean, man.
Yo,
you know what it is? Because you know why? I think it's because you've given Ole Gunnar Solskjaer so much excuses, right?
No, Brexit
and
fan.
then as soon as
how am I a Brexit fan, KK?
I don't know about that.
Explain yourself, KK. Because you sound like your name's a bit dodgy if you ask me. Forget about me being Brexit, right?
Conte doesn't play the Man United way.
No, it's not to do with Man United. Listen, all I ask is those, right? I'll ask you the question. Who the hell was Ferguson? Did Ferguson know about the Man United way before he came to United?
Well, there you go.
He didn't. He just realized what the club was. Then he thought, right, so Matt Busby did this, right? I'm going to try to follow in his footsteps. I'm going to build a football structure around me. I'm going to focus on the youth. And then I'm going to go and buy the best players that Man United can buy. And then we're going to build a team. And in 4 years, he won his first FA Cup, right?
Yeah.
1990, right?
Yeah.
So that's what Fergie then understood what Man United fans wanted. Ron Atkinson was the same, attacking football. Ron Atkinson said to Martin Edwards, Said, he said to him, I can't win you the league because he finished second and third. And he said, you know what, I can't do it. And then Martin Edwards was like, listen, you keep trying, right? Then Fergie came in. But with Ron Atkinson, we played attacking football. We won in cups. We won an FA Cup a couple of times, right? He had Norman Whiteside, he had McGrath, and then he had who's the third player then? McGrath, Norman Whiteside, and Robson. Brian Robson. Yeah. All right. So listen, that's Man United history for you guys. But Saeed, I'll ask you the question again.
No.
If you had the choice, Dan Hag, Flick, Luis Enrique, Zinedine Zidane, you're saying no to all of them.
No, I'm not. Listen,
you want Conte or all of them?
No.
Okay, well that's it then. That's it. There's no argument then. So you are saying you're not saying Conte is the only manager that can.
No, exactly.
Okay.
But the thing is, nobody's available.
No,
that's what's the problem.
Man United calling for you, man.
But the problem is, you're talking about the biggest structure possible, and you're talking about structure. Are they going to call Zidane? Are they going to call Ten Hag? Are they going to pay a guy out of his contract? They're not. Let me just read some of the super chats. United Sweden says, nah, man, they are products of different football philosophies. Conte can play different combinations. Conte being bred in the Cantilaccio style. Exactly, bro. Let them educate them, man. Ijaro says, we have to pick a manager that fits the players we have. We don't have managers or wingers. Backs, we don't cross the balls. Zidane is better. I respect that opinion. I respect it.
This is what I was trying to break it down. El Gero, thank you so much. I was trying to break it down. But I'm not allowed here. I'm called Brexit.
Stephen Machuli goes, Varane, Maguire is a back three. Tell us wing backs. We are defensively naive. Yeah. Who's to say that we don't need to get rid of these guys, man? That's what I would say. Reggie Fort says, no, through the United way. Fergie invented himself multiple times over his career. United winning trophies.
That was the United way.
Yeah, exactly. United way is also winning trophies, man.
No, and we are playing attacking football. That's the only thing about Man United.
We can do that under Conte. I think we can do that. It's just that a lot of people.
Dan Hag, I'm confident about. Enrique, I'm confident about. Yeah. Flick, I'm confident about.
Yeah.
I'm also confident about Zidane. I'm unsure because you know what? I genuinely don't. I know you don't win 2 league titles in Spain, against that great one of the Barcelona team, even though they were on the way down. You don't win that much under that because Saeed, because you are somebody, Mock, even though you had a world-class midfield. But for me,
look at this. What are you gonna miss about? What are you guys gonna miss about Ollie? Big up to Mustafa Xhaka. For me, what I'm gonna miss.
You know what? You know one thing I'm gonna miss: the dignity what he carries himself with, even on the moment. Because at the moment he's like a deer in the headlights, isn't it? Right. And I genuinely feel bad for him.
I miss. You know what? On the Mourinho, little 11 games that we had unbeaten. That's what I miss. I missed that game against Bournemouth. I was there like that today when Rashford did the Rabona. Was it the Rabona?
Rabona,
and then we were playing Cincinnati football. I missed that
Not the robot. It did the
flip flop. The flip flop. Yeah,
the
flip flop. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's for me. That's one of the best games I've seen under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When we played
Spurs away was amazing.
No, because we were under the cosh.
Listen, but just the way we played, the type of things we played. Listen, he's the only manager. He's the only manager. How many other managers have smashed the noisy neighbours at their ground?
Yeah.
What's Ollie's record at that ground there, at the MTR? That's Ollie's house, mate. That's what I'm gonna miss.
You have to respect Van Gaal then. Van Gaal.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. So listen, no, but with Pep Guardiola, no other manager in the Premier League era has beaten Pep Guardiola more times than Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah. I wish there was trophies to come with that. You know what I mean?
But that's what I'm saying. Listen,
it's a derby.
Here's what we are. Actually, maybe Klopp has beaten him, but Solskjaer in it was Manchester. No, it's not a derby game. Yeah, what was it?
It's not a trophy,
Listen, of course it's not a trophy. I'm just saying to you what I'm going to miss. I miss the fact that he never came out.
Anything to hold on to.
No, it's not. It's not. Listen, Ollie's gone. I told Saeed.
He's gone. Lurid, tell him, because people are not coming as well.
Listen, Ollie is going to go. Whether it is tonight, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's the next couple of days, whether it's giving 1 or 2 games before they sort out another manager, right?
Apparently, what they're saying is, by the way, big up to also Conte would demand a lot of top players out of them, and he'll probably play Donny van de Beek, who needs to play. Big up to you, yeah, exactly. Big up to everybody in the chat, man. But we need more likes, people, man. So get the likes up,
guys. There's nearly 1,500 of you watching.
Yeah,
here.
man. You know, I know you're watching it. I know I don't remind you guys, but you know what I mean. Get the likes up, man. Big up Alien Tieno. Let them know, man. Get the likes up. But what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I forgot. Alhamdulillah, the prayers have been answered. Yeah, man. Listen, I think for me, I think it will be imminent. You said it will be today or tonight, but you know, it could be tomorrow. You know what I'm saying to you? But it's imminent. For me, it's imminent. You know, I'm trying to say to you. But what was I going to say? Yeah, sorry. I've lost my train of thought. But...
No, the point.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Fletcher. Apparently, Fletcher could be the interim. Fletcher, who's the... Listen, you talk about structure. And I know I don't want to get this guy mad, yeah. But they're saying Darren Fletcher could be the interim. But he's meant to be the football director.
No, he's meant to be the development guy, the guy who helps the youth players to get into the first team.
Yeah. And by the way, how's that going, by the way? We haven't got one youth player.
He's just now doing his coaching badges, I think, and he's helping with a bit of
coaching. He's doing the rondos with Donny van de Beek and then tell him to... Honestly, he's doing the rondos.
And guys, the football structure, this football club, all I'm saying, regardless who takes over, if we don't focus our energy, like you know what? I miss my brother, Usman. Where's Usman, the brother?
Usman, talk to you. He was in the chat then.
Listen, I miss him because he says when you can't bully the bullies.
Oh, you mean Musa?
Musa,
yeah,
sorry.
Musa. Yeah, sorry,
yeah,
Musa,
big up Musa, yeah.
Big up Musa, man.
Big up Musa. Shout out his thing. What's his thing called?
Resole.
Resole. Listen,
yeah,
Resole. Big up Resole. Big up Musa. Musa always said, me and Musa, one thing we always agreed on. It's the fact that the fans can only bully the manager. They can never bully the structure.
Yeah.
Without the structure, Saeed, in 9 years, Man United have got what to show for? A League Cup, a FA Cup, and a Europa League. In 9 years, in that same time, Liverpool have been to 2 Champions League finals. They've won a league. They're challenging for the league right now, right?
Yeah.
And that's amongst all the pandemic stuff that's going on. At the end of the day, your football structure is what dictates how successful you're going to be, people. And I'm sorry to say to you guys, but the football structure of this football club, in another 2 years, will be sat here going, this manager out. And you know what? You know, the people who are Ole out, the Ole out sexuals, I'll give it them. What they'll be like when the next manager comes in. Listen, forget it. Listen, call me whatever you want. I didn't want to get involved in it. You know what I am? Structure sexual out, mate. That's what I am. I'm the original chief of structure sexuals out. That's me. That's me, mate. The day you see me get giddy is the day out the bankers are no longer making the football decisions at this club. And some of you are not getting it into your heads because
they want to see success now, Nuruddin.
Success now. Success when? Get the bankers out.
But Nuruddin, it's like, you know, for me, that's a problem that's, I think, far away.
No, it's not far away.
It is.
It's 9 years
because
in the
Ronaldo
making.
Come in and
no,
then he's dismantled it.
It's 9 years in the making. And you are just telling me, oh, well, I bet you now, Saeed, in the next 2 years, he'll be like, right, get them out. Get this person out. Get that person out.
Yeah.
Get this person out. No. It's absolutely the way it is, guys. We're always gonna be susceptible to bankers making the football decision. If you said to me now, right, keep Ole till January, right, but get rid of the structure behind him, then we can go and get proper manager in January. Would you do that, Said?
What'd you say, sorry?
If you said to me now, persevere with Ollie till January. So he's sat now, but he stays till January, right? And we get a proper football structure in January, right? Then who can get us a proper manager that fits in the Manchester United way of like keeping the players, getting the best out of players and a coach? Would you do that?
No. Because you know why? You know why? Because we won under Fergie. We've won stuff. This club has won stuff under the Glazers. You know what I mean? And we're fans, Nuruddin. We have no say in anything, you know that? Even if tonight, we went on a massive protest, right? And we gave it everything. We smashed into their glasses, but they've got people in there that know what they're doing. They're trained psychologists. They have trained psychologists. They have trained psychologists, Nuruddin. They get Ronaldo. They get it. I'm not saying there shouldn't be a Glazer out protest, but I'm also saying, you shouldn't vilify people, that want a manager right now before a structure. Is that not fair?
This is what
we have to talk. These are the real facts right now.
Listen,
But what have I said to you?
But what have I said to you on the Jose? What did I say to you?
What?
If the football structure is never going to be right, we're going to be sack the manager, a circus, a club circus where there's no. The only thing where
Gary Neville and all these guys, they never go when he went towards the Glazers, right? That was because Sky Sports were going to lose money. When does he ever go against the Glazers?
No, of course
the biggest guy in our fan base can't go against
him. You know what he wants to be? You know who he wants to be?
What?
He wants to be the director. He wants to be the CEO of Man United. So he's protecting his brand. People have got agendas to protect their brand, right? Please don't get it twisted. I'm not here defending Ollie. I'm just trying to get you brothers and sisters and everybody else in the group to understand. Without the football structure, without footballing people making the football decisions, we're always going to be back to square one, which is sacking the manager.
Suppose Conte comes in.
And he will lie, Said, you know me. I'm joking when I say I'll rip his a wig. Even though he's wearing a wig, right? Let's get it right. He's wearing a wig, right? But I will give him my 100% support. And get behind him, because that's what I do with most managers and most players. Once you sign, I might not want you. Matic was the same. I never wanted Matic. I was like, as soon as you sign, once you become putting the shirt on,
you support.
I support you. Because that's what you know what I do. So
of course.
Right? I'm not trying to be somebody who's just riding waves. I just try to be to my principles. But I'm telling you now, with the Glazers the way they are, if we had a proper football structure, 100% I'd be like, get Conte, get whoever you want in. Do you know why? Because that football structure will keep that coach and manager accountable. You know what? If they're not doing what that football structure demands, they'll be out. And I'll be like, right, that's modern football now. Roll in, roll out.
Roll in, roll out. Yeah, of course.
That's what it would be. But we don't have that. We've got bankers. And then they'll drag it out. When they try to get rid of Conte, it'll be like Jose. They'll drag it out and it'll be painful.
Oh my God! No, it's wrong. Oh, fucking hell.
What have they said?
Oh my, someone got me.
What? How do you know it's wrong?
Look at that. Look at that, people. They got me.
How they got you?
They got me. Look at that, people. He got me. That's a meme now, you know.
Clip it, people. Clip it.
Oh my days, man. He's got me. Look,
let me see.
He's got a tick as well.
Let me see what he's saying.
Even Johnny thought, I told you he's gone. Oh my God, man. They got us, man. They got us.
No, go back to the tweet.
Yeah.
Go back to the tweet.
Yeah, you read that. I'm gonna read the super chat out. Yo, Samuel Chukwueke, he goes, he's sad Ollie's gone by this evening. Fabricio tweeted it this morning. Evening, contact him, but preferably I'll take Ten Hag. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they got me, man. They got me.
The thing that Johnny doesn't realize, Johnny's probably worked. They got Johnny. Take a screenshot. You can take a screenshot of that and send it to me. You can take a screenshot. I'm like, Johnny's been got. He said that to me, man.
Yeah, man. People get the likes of me. Look what he's giving you, man. We're having heart attacks, man. Don't do it to me. I got excited for a second.
But why would you cheer, Saeed? Why would
because cheer? You know what? I feel elation, man.
You need to separate. Listen, you need to separate the Muppets who are hating you because you got an opinion, like any other football fan.
Yeah, of course.
Right? You need to separate that hatred from Ole. You need to separate that side. That's unhealthy, man.
No. You know what? It's not hatred. It's relief, Nuruddin. It's relief of if it's like a dictatorship that's gone on, man. You know when you finish your exams, that's what it feels like.
What's Ten Hag here? Go up to Khalees. Big up Khalees.
Eric Ten Hag would be very, very complicated with Brendan. Same with Brendan Rodgers because they've got Nuruddin. Theirs is a bigger project than ours. Eric Ten Hag knows he wants to stay in Germany. He wants to go to Germany. That's what I've been told. That's what Fabrizio said.
I'm not getting. Oh, Alicia, I'm not getting. You got the wrong one. I'm not getting giddy. There's only one man who gets giddy, Mr. Giddy himself.
Man said, "Oh my God, yeah, man." Someone said Brendan Rodgers. Yeah, it's really for me. It feels like when you finish your exams, man. You know what I mean? You know what you're studying, yeah. Well, when you gave all that last dissertation, how did you feel? Huh? How did you feel though?
Do you think Ollie's played horrible football? Wait till Conte comes in with that horrible football. I'm
saying to you, man.
It's a relief. It's a relief.
I think it's the worst football out of the whole lot.
I think
it's worse than David Moyes.
I think in years to come,
Van Gaal. Hold on a minute. It's worse than Van Gaal. It's worse than Mourinho, and I've said it here right now. You know why? Because for me, David Moyes had. Hold on a minute. Let me speak my point. David Moyes had no players. He had an aging squad. You can't really argue with that.
League winners.
Huh?
League winners, man.
Oh, there we go, man.
League winners.
You know what? You're lucky you're not that guy.
11. You know what? You know what? 11 points. 11 points clear of second place.
What?
That team.
David Moyes with an aging squad.
I'm telling you that team.
No, but you're not understanding.
David Moyes was not elite. David Moyes was not elite.
No.
He could never.
David Moyes
went with Everton tactics to the league champions.
No, hold on a minute.
That doesn't fit. You know the key. You know when you put the wrong key in a lot.
Was he back though? Was he backed?
You know the wrong.
Was
key?
He backed?
No, because they're never gonna back anybody.
No, but there you go. Then he wasn't back, so you can't really say to him.
They're never gonna back.
You know what I mean?
To me, the only one I regret is Van Gaal. I regret Van Gaal.
Van Gaal.
I regret Van Gaal.
He didn't even sort his defense out.
I regret Van Gaal.
I didn't call Van Gaal out. I think did you call Van Gaal out?
At the end, I was playing. I told you
I wasn't.
What was that game called? Tetris. Yeah, Snake.
I was playing Snake.
I was playing Snake.
There you go.
I was at the Stratford end.
For me, I love Van Gaal.
I was at Stratford end, sitting on the seat and playing
Snakes and Ladders.
And
listen, man, I was there at Old Trafford, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't great, but for me, at the end of it, I could see his plan. I could see what he was doing. I could see the vision. That's true. You know what I mean?
Super chat,
yeah, it's a relief. This guy just loves Ollie. Forget about the night. It's gone this evening. If you want to cry,
listen.
I'm sorry for you, Nuruddin.
And you know what? You
Samuel,
guys listen.
You're crazy, man. It's coming at you.
Listen, you stop misinterpreting the words I'm saying. I'm just saying to you guys.
Yeah.
I'm saying to you guys. What I'm trying to say to you guys is that we don't have a football structure that can navigate these Muppets. Ollie was the first one to navigate it. Ollie navigated it. Ollie's gone now. Ollie's dead man walking. He's going to go in the next couple of days. He is, because it's very difficult to come back from 5-0 when you've not won a trophy at Manchester United. Even if Ollie won us a treble, it'd be very difficult to come back from a 5-0 at Liverpool. Our closest rivals, humiliating us the way they
For me, that's I was at the 6. Was you at the 6-1, by the way?
Yeah, I was at the 6-1.
I was at the 6-1 as well.
But people forget tell them what happened in the 6-1. Or shall I tell them?
Yeah, go on then.
Right. So this is what happened in the 6-1. Read Fergie's book. Even though he was in the stadium, we knew it. Johnny Evans gets sent off.
I know.
We are 2-1, I think, at that time.
It was
2-1, and then it goes 3-1. I want you to have a look at the times the goals come. Where do the goals come? Yeah. They get 3 goals in extra time.
I know.
So, because Fergie gambled.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing about Fergie. And the biggest thing about any manager now who's going to walk into Old Trafford, you have to gamble. Because as fans, we will always back people who gamble. If you told me the 2 of the most incredible qualities about Fergie, Fergie was an incredible psychologist in terms of improving players mentally, getting them to believe that they're better than what they were. Second thing, he was a gambler. Fergie was, because he loves horse racing, he's a gambler. And that time, it's the only time he said, I gambled. And he said, I was naive. How many years was he a manager? How many years was he manager? And he said, you know what? He called himself naive.
Yeah.
That's Fergie. After 30-something old years of managing,
of course.
He said, I was naive to go for it in extra time. Because we just got to, Darren Fletcher scored, and he was like, go for it. He was like, Michael Carrick, he said, Michael Carrick plays centre half.
Yeah.
We go for it.
Even the one against,
and we attacked, and we had chances.
Real Madrid, even against Real Madrid, when that Muppet, that referee gave Nadia a red card.
We
still went for it then.
Yeah.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer should have known that.
No.
For me,
he became pragmatic. For me, the 6-1 to me, the 6-1 derailed Ole's plans.
And with the Mourinho one, for me, he got himself sacked, and he wanted players in that summer. You can't argue with it. He wanted players in that summer. He wasn't given that, and
He threw dummy out of the pram.
Well, there you go then. And also, he hasn't got the level of plays that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. If for me, Mourinho's bench was never better than his first team. Never.
Yeah, I'm hating. No, I'm not saying that. Oh, please, Saturday, could he just let these people know? Somebody saying that. I'm saying, yeah, this one here. I'll ask her. So Nuruddin is hating on Conte. He would rather keep. No,
it's not his first choice. That's what he's trying to say.
Can you please explain to them what my choices were?
Basically, he's not his first choice. But I want to say though, you are a little bit, I think, concerned about his football.
I am,
but I think
I have every right to be concerned. Did you have anything to be concerned about Ole 2 years ago?
Hey?
Yes. Did you have the right to be concerned about Ole?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. I have the right, and I told you the reason why he won the league with Chelsea, because Chelsea finished 17th before on the fantastic squad they had, and then they had no European football. There were no Europa League football. They just focused on the league week in, week out. And he had 5 days to coach them into a system, and they won the league. And I gave him props for that. But I'm telling you now, it'll be a short-term thing. We might win a trophy, but it will end in tears.
No.
We'll be sat here, and Saeed will be like, why do we go through this?
How can it end in tears, when in reality you've won trophies? How can it end in tears? No,
it will always end in tears.
What moment ends in tears?
With Jose.
Why can't we?
Hey, hello, the people with me, because maybe he's making it out like people are not me. Hello, it says there.
Yeah,
I'm with Nuruddin. I'm with Nuruddin. Up there.
Where?
Up. I'm with Nuruddin.
It's Jaro.
It's the same brother.
You know why? Because they've had enough,
Mr. Saeed, you brainwashed this, mate. You brainwashed.
I'm not
brainwashed.
No, because you know what it is, If
you brainwashed,
I'm not brainwashed anyone. Everyone knows me. You get me? I say my piece, and everyone.
No, I don't celebrate their way. I'm just saying to you,
you're going hard because you said Big Sam football as well.
It is.
That's irritating them.
It is.
Nah, man.
Have I triggered you? Are you triggered? Big Sam's football is pragmatic. Conte's football is pragmatic.
From Egypt, man. Yo, man. Mo Salah, man. Tell your brother to calm down, man. Hat trick against us, man. Tell your brother to calm down.
You know what? You know what the thing about it? He surpassed Didier Drogba as the first African to score that many goals in the Premier League.
For me,
I think he's the first African who scored 10
because
games in a row.
I'm always going to put Didier Drogba ahead of him because for me, he was just unbelievable, man. For what he did,
Mo Salah. To me, Mo Salah now is the best player in the world. I said it.
No, the best player in the world. But you said
I said it 3.5 weeks.
But then again, he's got age on his side. Mo Salah.
Listen, Mo Salah has surpassed. He's surpassed Didier Drogba as the.
There you go. You got another friend here, Nathan Brown as well. Exactly. Mohammed saying here, I'll be upset when trophies are going about. We haven't got the Glazers. So sad. My thing is Nuruddin. I think we need to become that club like Chelsea, where 3 years.
We're not though.
No, hold on a minute. 3 years. You've been given a plan. If you don't complete that job,
that's if you've got a football structure. We don't have the football structure.
No, but if that football structure now happens right now, and they come to agreement, you know what I mean, and we find that. People are saying about what's his name, John Mercer and all that. If they can come to agreement, maybe another new guy, what's his name, the new guy that's coming in, Richard Arnold. If they come to agreement, hold on a minute. If they come to agreement, they say to Conte, you've got 3 years to build a project here, and if you don't build that in 3 years' time, you're going to be sacked. We should be. That's how we should be dealing with right now.
Somebody puts here Champagne. Is it Champagne Cane? Champagne here. There's a
Champagne Cane. Yeah,
Champagne Cane. So Champagne. I'm going to answer that question. Conte was at Juve for 8 years or so with no drama. This won't necessarily end in tears. Okay, I'm going to just break it down for you. Right? Juventus Football Club in Italy they're called the mother of Italian football. That's the nickname, the old lady, right? So let me just educate you. They are the most successful football team in Italian football, right? They are they have one of the best footballing structures of anybody. And Conte, guess what he was? He was a legend at their club.
Yeah.
He was a legend at their club. He was a legend. So, of course, he couldn't do what he was doing and disrespecting people when these are the people who saw him growing up. Facts. So he can't disrespect that. But any other clubs, he took Chelsea to court. I'm just saying, I'd rather have Enrique before Conte comes. I'd rather have Jans Flick before Conte comes. I'd rather have Den Haag before Conte comes. Zidane or even, what's his name? Remember the guy, Laurent Blanc?
So what's your point then?
My point is that I prefer other managers. And all you Conte sexuals are getting triggered.
No, you know what they call it? No. What they call it is they want best for their football.
No, Conte sexuals. I've coined it now. Conte sexuals are getting triggered.
They want to see trophies nowadays. They want United to
Right.
back to where they want.
Trophy.
And Conte delivers that.
So,
yes or no?
So
does Conte deliver trophies?
He delivers trophies to other clubs. We'll see at Man United. Other clubs have got football structures, mate.
No,
Conte sexuals, come at me. With my chest, come at me. Flick, Ten Hag, Enrique.
You've lost it.
Telling the truth. I said Conte sexuals, come at me. Where are you? Last day I video.
I've said to you, Conte, does he bring trophies? Yes or no?
Listen, how many likes? Somebody tell me how many likes we got this on this video here.
You're not answering the question.
I'm getting slaughtered here. I'm getting slaughtered.
You know, I'm becoming like Ollie. No.
Conte,
you're a politician.
Listen to me. Conte sexuals, come at me.
No. Hold on a minute.
You can come at me.
Hold on a minute, yeah.
You've been triggered. All I'm saying, Saeed.
Let me ask you a question. You're not asking me the question.
Enrique, go on.
Just only gonna. Like someone say to you, head looking.
I'll chop him on his head. Forget headlocking him.
Listen to me. Yeah. Even the cats are not disturbing us today. That's how bad it is, man. Look at me, yeah. Does Conte deliver trophies?
Do you think I need it? Somebody said I'm wearing. I'll whip it off his head. I'll put it on myself. Come on.
Does Conte deliver trophies?
At different clubs, yes, he does.
No, that was not my question. Does Conte deliver trophies?
At the clubs, yeah. I've not seen the evidence at Man United. He does. He's very good at delivering trophies.
That's all I want to say.
But at Man United, I've not seen it. But the Conte sexuals there are getting triggered.
We haven't even got Conte. We already have fans calling him out. Enough with the.
No, I'm not calling him out. I said I'll back him and support him. But Saeed, can you explain to your viewers what
I don't
I'm
know.
saying?
You called him Big Sam.
No, I
said Big Sam.
What does Big Sam do? What does Big Sam do?
Sorry.
What kind of football does Big Sam do?
Football.
No, but he is pragmatic.
No,
he is.
No, he's not pragmatic.
Okay, if Big Sam, please, Big Sam is pragmatic football. Big Sam is pragmatic football.
I've already read that one.
I just want to make this point, right? All the players that you like. I'm just going to ask you a question. All of the players that you like, Conte, they don't fit in Conte's system. All your favorite players will be gone. Will be playing back five. Will be very defensive and pragmatic, right? What if Zidane? What if he brings it? Yes, I said that Zidane.
No, but the next one is what you want us to hear. Will you be Zidane out? It's the Glaze.
No. I'm not. Listen, I always go after.
You know what
I
can agree on though?
I am the football structure and Glazers out.
You know what I can agree on though? The next manager can be the final straw in whatever we do the next 10 years.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I agree with. If the next one doesn't work, best believe I think we're it could be curtains, mate, for United.
What's his name in here? The Uruguayan who's coming at me.
The bald heroes.
Yeah, I was saying, bald guy is fucking clueless. Cheers, mate.
Oh,
so you're definitely Conte sexual, aren't you? Brilliant you are.
Listen, they want to win trophies, man. That's all it is.
Listen, I want to win trophies. I want to win trophies. I want to win trophies more than you'll ever know.
Look at this. Oh my.
What is it? What are they saying here?
Lord, listen,
Conte's at the wheel. Tell me how good does it feel? I told you, as soon as I said Conte sexuals, they're all lost. They started throwing their wigs. They all started throwing their wigs. Give me that keyboard now. Why is he calling me?
Oh my God.
They've all lost the plot. You've all lost the plot.
You know what it is,
I've triggered you all. I'm telling you, you've all started throwing your wigs.
You're gonna be that at the end of the season when we win trophies, man.
I swear to God, I said to you, I'm telling you now, if Conte comes in,
you're wearing a wig, you're wearing a Conte wig.
If Conte comes in, I'll get the wig on and I'll be supporting Conte till he leaves. But I'll be going after the football structure. So can I ask you a question? What are you guys gonna do? Anything? Some guy telling me, they got so triggered. I'm just playing and bantering them. They're telling me to fuck off. Listen, I know you're hurting. Listen to me. No, listen. I know they're hurting, Saeed.
Yeah.
There's no more people hurting than me and you. We watched that yesterday. We were at the stadium. We watched it live. Of course. Right? So we're hurting.
Norton is a closet Ole section, calling it sad and Ole come legend. Man is getting rinsed. Yo, listen, man. Neil Ash has been living in the house, man.
He hasn't. I'm telling you now, guys. Give me Ten Hag. Give me Enrique. Give me Flick.
Check this one here. I think a lot of you are toxic. Listen, man, I'm not toxic, man. I want what's better for this club is toxic, man.
Let's bring positive energy because I think a lot of you are. Who are you talking about? Okay, what come on,
let's bring the positives then.
Yeah. What positive do you want to talk about? Okay, we're waiting for you to comment. I'm here talking about the football structure and the Conte sexuals are being triggered. Right? If that's toxic, then I don't know what is, right? I'm gonna say
how do you sum up Ollie's tenure?
I just say, you know what, it's bitter end, innit? It ended in the man.
Let's talk about the how it all fell apart in terms of
6-1 for me. Jose did it, Jose had a big take.
Yeah. Let me know is your comment. When did it trigger you? Mine was for me 1-0 against Newcastle. Not even before that, probably West Ham away game before it. So it was them two results, September the 19th and October the 7th. I remember them days very, very clearly. But let us know your comments and also make sure you get the likes up, people. When was your day when it triggered you? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was not the right man for you. Mine was September 2019. Nuruddin, when was yours? I'm saying in terms of when did you start seeing the warning signs?
The biggest warning sign for me, the biggest it wasn't a 6-1 because after that he changed his philosophy and I told you, let the people know. I said to you, we're going to be defensive now.
Yeah.
Right. So I was with Ole because I thought, you know what, attacking football is part of the remit of Man United, right? It always has been. Because that's what we demand as fans, right? But I've said to you, Saeed, that doesn't mean that every game manager has to be attacking. I'm talking about that as the overall philosophy. Manchester United have to play attacking football. Yeah. That doesn't mean that against the big rivals, you can't sometimes shut up shop and protect your lead. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? I don't mean that. Football is tactical. I understand that. I'm not stupid. I've played football. I beg people to come back and help me in midfield. To me, Saeed, to be fair, please just let the people know. Because people think I was only in a Saeed. What was I saying to you throughout it all, right? Off camera, what was I saying to you? I was criticizing him when he needed to be criticized. I was praising him when he needed to be praised. That was when you were
mad as well. Yeah, Everton 4-0. You were there.
Yeah. Listen. It's not even that. Listen, let me say something, right? For me, when I started to see Fred and McTominay, I knew that was the end of it. And I said that to you. And 15 months ago, I said to you, if Ollie's going to be successful at this club, he's going to have to go and change those coaches. I said that to you. And I told you and Aaron after the 6-1, he's going defensive. So for me, it was 15 months ago when I was like, even though I want him to succeed, he's not going to succeed because he's not going to change his coaching. Because there's only so much you can live off the good times.
Yeah, someone's saying that. Too many to count. People says it all. There's too many results.
So the biggest thing for me where I departed from him was when he didn't change the coaching staff.
Yeah.
And then we went to that Europa League final.
I know.
And I saw what
lack of man management.
And what I saw
has that been a killer one?
No.
Lack of man management.
For me, that was the nail in the coffin. What? That Europa League final.
Yeah.
That was the nail. And all because Saeed, he refused to change his coaching staff, and that the stubbornness.
Why did he never ever?
And then having favourites, and then what he's done to Donny as well, right? He's done to Donny, because
you talk about Mourinho being toxic, right? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in a weird way has been toxic to some of these players.
Nah, some of them, yeah. To me, that's what people go about his man management. Nah, his man management in terms of the players like him, but his man management about Tuanzebe, a talented young centre half, has been kicked out. Bailly. They bullied him to sign the contract. He signed it, and then they bring in Maguire, who's had one training session, an hour and a half to play in an away game.
Yeah,
and Maguire still doesn't look fit.
No.
So to me, there has been too many. But the biggest two things for me were 15 months ago. I said this coaching staff's not good enough. And I told you that specifically. I told you, and I tell everybody because when I watch games, I watch and see what are the coaching staff doing, what is happening from the touchdown. How are you managing the game? Nobody was managing. The game, right? And then I said they have to change, or Ollie's gonna fit. I did not say that to you. Let the viewers know. Let them know.
You did say all them things.
I said, and then when I saw what I saw in the Europa League final. Even the trophy, I hate. You know how much I hate Europa League football, Saeed. I was then. That to me was
still be in it. By the way,
to me that was the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
But what about you? Was Newcastle, wasn't it?
Newcastle. For me, it was West Ham. Remember the West Ham game where Matt Noble bossed the midfield,
and we went to Fred, and he played
McTominay and Fred, but then he was playing the back six again in that game, and we were toothless. I think Rashford came off with an injury. And we were toothless. We had nothing. I think Matic played in that game as well, and he was terrible. Everything was terrible. You know, and then for me it was the Newcastle game where the Longstaff brothers just tired us apart. And we remember we played that formation.
Got that one over there.
Which one?
There, that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Ollie's done. No United fans go to forget Scousers part. You know. Chuff. By the way, did you stay after the game? You went out straight out.
No, I didn't.
I said like
there's two songs they were singing. There was Oscar, the Liverpool
at the wheel. At the wheel.
Ollie Sells at the wheel, and they were singing, "Always look on the bright side of life." Dum. My friend was there. I'll show you in a minute. My friends were there.
Well, I was there after the game. For me, I always stay.
I got sent the most photos. I mean, maybe I'll show some of the. I'll show some of the viewers the photos that I got sent from Liverpool fans, because people forget I went to university in Liverpool.
Yeah,
and so nobody's in pain more than me. Some of you in here coming at me.
No, this one.
I'm in pain.
He's gone. It's gone. It's just a matter of hours.
I'm in pain, mate.
I think it's
these are the photos.
It's a matter of hours.
This is the most famous photo I've been getting from Liverpool fans.
The bus.
Let me get brighten the screen for them.
Yeah, the bus. Let me put it for you. The bus, people. The bus. There we go.
So that's what one I was getting that one, and I was also getting some other ones as well.
Yeah. What did you study at uni?
I did sport.
Yeah, but for me, you know what it is, people. It's just been a long time.
And you know how bad, how absolute bad this result has been. This is going to put in historical context.
Yeah.
Look at that closely. Look at that closely there.
Yeah.
Have a look at that there, if you can see, guys.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Have a look at that. That's the biggest defeats at home. Read it out for them, Said.
Yeah, two of them have been under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah, read it out.
The one. Shall I read the last three?
No, just read all of them out.
March 1893, Sunderland 5-0. March 1914, Aston Villa 6-0. 1926, Manchester City 6-1. September 27, Newcastle 7-1. September 1930, Huddersfield 6-0. 1955, Man City 5-0. 1961, Sheffield Wednesday 7-2. October 2011. You know, by the way, there was 10 years to the day. You know that?
Of course.
11 years to the day. Man City 6-1. October 2020, 6-1. And then today, Liverpool 5-0. For me, that's the worst game I've seen in the history of United, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, worse than a 6-1 for me.
I can't argue that.
You know.
What I saw yesterday wasn't even a schoolboy.
Yeah. How many people around you left, by the way?
To be fair, not around you. Yeah. Not that much left around me, but all around the stadium. People left when it was 3. Some people left at 2-0. Majority of people walked out when it was 3-0. 4-0, thousands left.
4-0, mate. I've never seen, even for me, 3-0, but the 4-0 one. I don't know if you see my vlog, people, but I panned the camera, and when the fourth goal went in, you know, Alex Ferguson's stand is the biggest stand where people leave because it's on camera, isn't it? And you could just see it, people just flooding, and obviously the ground.
Yeah. Just to answer this question, gentlemen, why do you think our ex-players are so reluctant to call in this one here? Because they've got brands to protect.
Yeah, they've got PR teams as well who might look bad of that, especially when the new manager comes in, Conte. Like,
and also somebody that you share a dressing room with, somebody you love and care about. Majority of Man United wanted Ole to do well. I think everybody wanted Ole to do well, but unfortunately, it's exploded because of the coaching staff and. Gary Neville and that, they've got brands to protect. Rio Ferdinand, they've got brands to protect.
It's sad though,
these people are in people's pockets, other people's pockets.
You know what I mean?
But here, Straightjacket is straight talk.
Straight talk.
Genuinely, I am nobody's pocket. My opinions are my own and my own only. His opinions are his own and his own only.
That's why they won't let me on the overlap. You know what I mean? There's certain things you can't say at Old Trafford.
Of course.
You know, apparently you're not allowed to take a photo in the Red Army section. I don't know how you take a photo, by the way. You know, there's certain things you can't do. There's a for me, I don't know if you noticed yet, but right now at United, mate, there's almost
from somebody asking.
It's a censorship.
Somebody asking question here. Go up there. Because the first time we get to interact here, quick question. Your thoughts on tell him to tune in to the Prem Therapy.
Yeah.
And we're going to be discussing the whole of the weekend's action.
Yeah.
On there at 7:30, people.
Yeah. I appreciate. Listen, this is the only podcast where you're gonna get the real talk. We're in the heart of Manchester here, but not a lot of people talk the way we do. I give you the real facts. I can't.
We don't sugarcoat it. We're not here to protect.
I'm telling you now. If
PR.
only you knew how much United is North Korea. If only you knew. Yesterday, I was told by someone they're not allowed in hotel football. That's what I was told. It's not North Korea is happening by United, mate. I'm telling you right now. If only you knew what sort of things go on at Old Trafford. You know what I mean? You can bring in banners in the Red Army, but you can't. You're not allowed banners in any other part of the stadium.
Right, just go to that. Actually, this time it was really difficult for them to get the banners in for the Champions League. Conte, a 3-4-3 would make us contenders. I hope you're right. Yeah. Honestly, I genuinely hope you're right. Yeah. United through and through. I hope you're right. Like I said, I'm not against Conte. I prefer Flick than Haag, and these are the managers, and Enrique because of Mancini, because I think they play better brand of football and they also win trophies.
Mulder, FK, whatever win. I don't think no manager in world football, team in the world.
To be fair, I think the Mulder owner said to Ole, "Okay, you want us to release you and don't come back."
Yeah, well, there you go. And you see that video about the Mulder fans anyway?
What did they say?
They were saying that they don't really like his tactics and whatnot. You know what I mean? And then obviously you were here. Did you see that, by the way? The Lingard one.
Yeah. I saw it. I saw it. He was warming up in front of me, right in front of me. But I was like, these Muppets are just talking to him. And when Pogba got sent off, you had some Muppets shouting at him while the rest of us were just clapping him. Yeah. Because at least he tried to do something. He went in hard.
Yeah. But even he was Ollie out, mate.
I don't.
Nuruddin
prefers who?
Nuruddin, I prefer them, but they also aren't available.
Listen, if Man United come in, I'm sure we can do something.
Well, structure, I don't think you are, mate. Growing Simba,
I said this to Saeed. I said
top
this.
Clubs don't sign Maguire.
The video is in this video. You can find it two summers ago. No, I said about Maguire.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think I'm done with Maguire anyway. Wan-Bissaka and Daniel James scandalous, not rating Bruno in his positioning, so leaving midfielders to fight against 3 or 5 players.
Of course,
you know what the worst thing is.
A long time.
It's this. Where did this 4-2-4 formation come from?
Because I told you.
Where did I want to know?
Because 6-1, he had a heart attack, and then
that was 4-2-1-3.
Saeed, he had a heart attack. He had a heart attack against Tottenham, not realizing that Pogba he forced Pogba to play. Because he believes in robust. That's one thing I'm not going to miss as well about Ollie. I'm not going to miss about Ollie robust talk like he's the 90s football, mate.
You'll get the likes of 200 away from 1,000 likes, man.
Guys, I'm genuine here, man. I'm here taking stick, and then you asexuals are coming at me, and then you're not even hitting a like. Yeah. So go on, you say. But it's this robust talk. He played Paul Pogba when he had the corona.
Why did you play with
Listen. He played Paul Pogba against 6-1. We played one preseason game against Villa.
Yeah.
And Spurs had about 5 or 6 preseason games.
Yeah.
We got whacked. He didn't take into consideration because of the red card, and we still played the same way, naive football.
Yeah.
Pogba gave away, the ball twice. We had a penalty and then another goal. And he played him on the left or right, wherever he played him. So that to me is when he changed fundamentally. That's where I told you, and then I was like, I can't support this football. And I got on my time and I was like, I'm not liking this negativity. Go out on a high. If you're gonna go out, as a football manager, you're gonna get. That's the thing that what's the biggest disappointment? You know you're not gonna be in a job for a long time, like Fergie or Wenger. So go out on a high. Go guns blazing. So if you get sacked, at least some of the fans go, at least you give it a go.
Yeah, of course. You know
what I mean? To me, the biggest thing what the sign was 15 months ago, I knew the coaching weren't up to it. And nobody was going to change my mind. Everybody was coming for me on Twitter and everywhere, telling me, no, you know what you're talking about. Mickey Phelan has got experience. No, they're done.
Man, that's the worst.
And then I saw it with my own eyes, like you. I was sat here watching it in the summer, and I saw that against Villarreal, a village, a place of 45,000 population just outside of Valencia. And I saw it with my own eyes, how he couldn't. In that second half, we had 5 substitutions, and he brings on Fred. That to me,
I'm just saying that a lot of people, Ollie's sacking announcement. It's going to be soon, Harris, man. It could be tonight. It could be tomorrow morning. Just keep your eyes peeled, man. That's all I'm saying to you.
At this moment in time, when I spoke to somebody today, they were saying to me there are people trying to argue his corner in the board. Yeah. They try to argue.
They've also told you that
they said it's done, because when they're having that type of discussion, it's most likely done.
Yeah.
So they might give him a couple of games.
A lot of people say, well, what do you know? When you live in the heart of Manchester, and people like journalists, they come to cinemas, they come to restaurants, they come to your place of work.
You see them on the street.
You see them on the streets,
street anyway.
You see them on the streets of Manchester. Oh, wow. Fabrizio Romano's tweeted. Man United first step to be final decision on social about internal talks still going how to handle crisis. Antonio would be prepared to talk to Man United about project as revealed today, but still official no contact yet. Wow, first step to the final decision on all social.
I told you it's exactly the same thing I'm telling you. What is he telling you? Everything I've said to you.
Yeah, basically you just confirmed what he said.
Fabrizio Romano is confirming everything that I've just told Saeed.
Yeah.
The talks are going ahead. There are talks. Richard Arnold was supposed to be in other meetings today.
Yeah.
He's not in other meetings. They're all in there, the board, with Joe Glazer on the phone, on the Skype, talking about Manchester United, what to do. Because 5-0 is not something you can come back from, bro.
Yeah. But there you go, people. DiMarzio as well. What's DiMarzio said? Jeez, man, it's all going off right now. It's all going off. DiMarzio. He said...
He should have tweets in Italian, doesn't he?
It goes, the Man United assess the exemption of Solskjaer and is ready to get serious for Conte. Basically, that's tic-tac. Tic-tac, Nuruddin.
Nah, don't say RIP, Oli, man. Elian Tenno, don't say that, bro. Listen, there's a human being behind that person, you know. He might not be good enough.
I think he means it in a way of the tenure of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is
but finished. There's a human being. Come on, guys. You're calling me Tories, and you are speaking like some Tories.
Is my connection all right, people? By the way, let me know in the comments. Is my connection all right? Just because I went online in it.
But anyway, guys, the biggest thing is this for me. It's sad the way it's ended. At the end of the day, if we had a proper football structure, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and his coaching staff we would have saved us a lot of the heartache. That 5-0 would have been saved because that 5-0 is a combination of Moyes, Mourinho, Van Gaal, Ole. It's been happening. It's been building up to this. Look at the model that Liverpool have. Look at the model that we have, Saeed. This is the combination. This is not about Ole in or Ole out. This is about football structure. At the end of the day, football structure. I'm sad because I saw my team get whacked. Have you seen my phone, bro? I went to University of Liverpool. I got relatives and family who are Liverpool fans. You don't live my world, bro, so don't comment.
Yeah.
I am devastated what I saw yesterday. I sat there and I just felt numb. That's what I'm devastated about. But the biggest thing, what you're understanding is that new toy ain't going to fix the football structure. It ain't going to fix it. It isn't. It isn't.
I'm going to fight against it.
It isn't.
That's your opinion.
It isn't. Because 4 managers cannot fix it. Who do you think is going to fix it? A genius manager. Is Conte the greatest manager in the world?
Conte, for me, I think he'll get us trophies. Winning mentality. It will bring robustness into the right robustness. Not the robustness of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Talking about like Ole here, Saeed.
No, but I'm saying...
Saeed hated Ole so much that he's talking like...
I could never
You know what they say that? Don't mirror what you hate. Saeed is mirroring Ole right now,
I could never play McFred, mate. I could never play McFred.
I'm telling you now, what would he do? What would he do? I'm going to ask you the question now.
Dismantle that
What I ask you?
I think he'll play. For me, I think he'll play.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
You never let me finish.
No, I'm letting you finish.
All right, let me finish.
No, go on.
I think he'll play Donny and Matty at midfield. What do you think?
No, I'm going to ask you the question. Imagine Conte comes in and Donny and McFred are permanent. What are you going to do then?
I had my season ticket over.
You heard it here first.
But you never know. He could make them tactically better. I don't know. Leipzig, we had 7 defenders on the pitch with 2-0 down in 10 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, and also what happened in Istanbul. A club that Saeed's older than them. Saeed's older than that club.
Yeah.
When were you born? No. Actually, they're older than you just by a couple of years.
Yeah, a couple of years, yeah.
Yeah.
Conte shouting passion on the sideline. We love to see it, man. That's the right passion again. The right DNA. On the touchline, mate. We'll be hearing it from the East Stand. You'll be hearing it from the Stretford end, him shouting, telling McTominay, get back in there, put your foot in there.
Well, if you're a serious manager, McTominay would not be in there. No bench somewhere.
You know, just to touch on McTominay, I've never seen a player more cowardice than McTominay. And when you see it live, sometimes you don't see it on the TV.
You know what that's called? British football media protection, mate.
Absolutely.
That is That is
Never gets talked about.
Absolutely protection racket. It's
ever.
a protection racket.
When you
And you know what he
him,
said? Guess what he said the other day? He said, we're underdogs. As a Man United manager, I saw a Man United player, you're coming out. We're playing at Old Trafford and you're going to come out. We're underdogs. We are underdogs at Old Trafford. No wonder we got smacked 5-0.
Yeah. And the worst thing about it, he was never ever
if
came out. If
Pogba came out and said that,
I know.
If Bruno came out and said that, if Ronaldo came out and said that, if Fred, somebody would put a bullet in Fred's head and shoot him. If Fred said that, McTominay said, we are underdogs. That's David Moyes talk.
Yeah, that's literally
Man
David
United
Moyes
are
talk.
never underdogs.
Never.
We're never underdogs. Yeah. Win, lose, or draw, we're never underdogs.
Nobody will forget this 5-0 for 2 generations. I'll be telling my
listen, let me tell you something. In Liverpool, they're going to make a documentary about it. As we speak now,
someone saying,
why
is he a coward? Why is he a coward? Because you know what it is? He hides away from the ball. Every time, when there's a moment where...
I saw it with my own eyes, I told you. Against Everton. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah, you said, my thing is, when he gets the ball, it's sideways. There was a guy behind me. I'm not even kidding you. He went ballistic. Yeah, looking sideways. It was an old man, and honestly, the veins popping red.
Because he's seeing,
redness.
He knows what a Man United midfielder is.
And you'll see it in my vlog, you'll see it. And I was like, what? He was like, get the ball forward. And then when he has the ball, it's never ever forward.
It's never quick.
He never makes the run. And I'm thinking,
quick.
Is that the midfielder we've got in our?
It's
and
never
they're trying
quick.
to say he can be the next Michael Carrick. No,
it's never quick.
The next Michael Carrick, man.
Never quick. I just hope these meetings that they're having now is not all just PR, get us sucked in. But to me, as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can never come back, even Fergie would struggle to come back from 5-0 to Liverpool. That's a fact. I'm telling you now. Even Fergie would struggle.
Any issues between Ronaldo and Greenwood? Listen, Greenwood, by the way,
he's a youngster.
He's a youngster, but his form is a lot. The worst thing is because he never tracks back. I feel sorry for him, man.
That's a tactic. He's told not to track back. He's told not to track back. I feel
sorry for him, man. I really, really do, man. He doesn't want to play on that right wing. He looks so uncomfortable. You never understand it, how uncomfortable he is.
I'd rather have him behind Ronaldo.
I know.
As like a number 10.
I can't wait for him under
he actually, you know the thing about it? He can actually play as a number 10, Greenwood.
Yeah, well,
he's not strong, but he's not strong enough to play as a lone striker yet.
No.
He can play just behind
he's
the
striker. He's not being coached. Yeah, absolutely not being coached.
Yeah, and he's been told. He's been told to do that. He's been told to do that, mate. It's
breaking news: Ole has gone. I don't know, mate. You just
belly. Listen, belly visual. Stay off the drink, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock. I'll be doing this calling show. I'm big up to everybody who's watching worldwide as well. Wan-Bissaka won't survive. How many of these players will play for Conte? Do you reckon?
He bought 16 players to get out. 16 players to Inter Milan for them to win the league.
Yeah.
To take advantage.
I said, can I give you my one? I don't think Luke Shaw plays. I don't think Maguire plays. I think Lindelof plays because he's good on the ball, and I think he's got some sort of credibility.
Lindelof is too soft.
Okay, that's mine. No, I think he'll play.
Lindelof is too soft.
Let me give you my one. I think Bailly plays. I think Wan-Bissaka's out. I think Dalot plays. I think McTominay goes. I think Fred stays for some reason. I think he'll stay. Pogba, for me, stays. Bruno Fernandes is the one where I'm doubting. Discipline. Will he be disciplined enough? But I think because he gives us goals, I think he'll stay.
I think any of these players will believe a bit that behind the manager if there's a plan.
Yeah.
If there's a
Donny van de Beek plays. Matic for me plays. He wanted him at Inter last season, didn't he? Who else stays, Nordin? Greenwood stays.
Matic is a guy he
Ronaldo's a bit of a sticky one. I'm not sure. Will he want him? Because Conte loves to press, doesn't he? He loves to press. Rashford, does Martial stay for you under this Conte system?
To me, I don't care. Listen, if Conte was to come in, rip off this whole team,
and you win trophies at the end of it.
Thank you.
United told Nuruddin structures important, but Liverpool had a worse board than us. Klopp is just elite. I call Salah Hattie after Atalanta by match review. We're done out here. Conte in.
No. Listen, brother.
Big up to you, bro.
Listen, read about Michael Edwards. Read about the head of recruitment. Read about the plan. He's not left yet. He's going to leave at the end of the season.
Conte and Pogba have a good relationship at Juve. Yeah, exactly. He has absolutely had a good relationship at Juve. And I think he left, but obviously United came calling. Ollie has to stay. He deserves a couple more seasons. He's a Liverpool fan. He's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, he's trolling us.
But yeah, people, we're going to wrap up the podcast in about 4 minutes. Get your last questions in. Any questions that you have, get us in before we move on. We're not even on 1K likes, man. 1.7K watching. I'm not even 1K likes, man.
That to me, you know what?
That's a shambles, man. I'm sorry. I'm calling it as I see it. That's a shambles.
That's too many Oli sexuals and Conte sexuals in your mentions, mate.
No, leave the Contes alone.
Conte sexuals, get the likes up. I know you've been triggered. I know that you're not happy, but get the likes up.
Look what Howard Nurse has said. Let me know what Howard Nurse. He's a reliable guy. Can check on your phone, Howard Nurse. You're not going to get a podcast like this, man. I'm telling you right now. If I had the journalist right now, and he'd be sitting there right now talking to us, what he revealed, but we can't reveal the source. Howard Nurse, yeah, that top one there. So then, a lot of nonsense on social media about MBFC today. But he never got the finger right anyway. Read the comments. Read the comments.
Say that again.
Read the comments.
This one here.
The Howard Nurse. No, the other one.
This one here.
Yeah, this one here. Say it. No sacking then happened. Yeah, but he's I don't know, man.
He's teasing people.
He's teasing people, man. He just, you know what it is? He just wants to say, I was the one that reported it. What about Sancho? Will he play on the Conte? That's a good one, that, you know. Will he play on?
Nah, because he's two up front, mate. Two up front.
Wow.
No more wingers. So Sancho's gone at 74 million.
But it depends if we play 3-4-3. Depends. How much is a game ticket, Lauren? Someone asked there. It's very difficult to get hold of one now, mate. I'll be honest with you. A lot of people ask me for tickets, but the amount of stuff you've got to do.
We've got 1K. Well done, people. We've got 1K.
Big up,
well done.
Big up. Just explain. It's very hard.
Nah, it's very difficult now. It's very, very difficult because now it's done through the phone.
Yeah.
E-tickets.
You know, by the way, someone showed me a good plan, you know, to get a ticket. So what you do is you take off your ticket or your membership, whether you got it, you put it into like a card. So I think he got his season ticket and he downloaded it. He put it onto a card. He scanned it. He laminated it, and then now it's like a season card. And there was some old guys who said, "Your fair play." Goes, but then I've had enough of this 5G.
Okay, but then what happens when they in the Champions League games or Europa League games when they change the seats and UEFA take over part of the stadium? Where are you gonna go then?
Yeah, especially the Bobby Charlton stand will be getting refurbished. Saeed, you started this, bro, from America are suffering. Yo, big up the. You know what? You know why this is why we need people. Why we need fan channels like this and we speak for the fans here is because a lot of propaganda has been done and there's a lot of media outlets out there, other kind of channels who will never ever bring you in. I will never ever tell you the real truth. We live in the heart of Manchester. How far are we away from Old Trafford?
10 minutes on the bike, mate.
10 minutes on the bike, 20 minutes walking, if that. You know what I mean? And you're right there at Old Trafford. We're giving you that. We have to tell you the truth. It would be, for me, it would be dishonest of me to come on a platform like this and tell you, Nuruddin, it's okay, Old Trafford.
Nah, it's not.
Let me give you transfer news.
Listen, it's going to take me maybe 20 years or 30 years to get over that result yesterday.
Yeah.
It's going to take a generation for us to get over it. So in 30 years' time, when if I'm alive and maybe I'm not alive, we'll look back on this and we'll go, thank God that was gone. Wasn't that bad? Steve Bruce in. I say get Brucey in me personally. Brucey, get that bonus.
Yeah, by the way, they don't want Ollie juice anymore, man. What happened to that?
When he went defensive, the Ollie juice had to be retired, mate.
Yeah.
I was with Ollie till he went defensive.
Yep, there you go. Step has to be the final decision. Ollie goes. So when that comment right there, just to kind of wrap up the podcast, first step has to be the final decision. Ollie by the board. That's the bit where when you heard it, it was like, yeah.
That's it. No, these people are not telling you anything I've not heard. The people I spoke to this morning were telling me that there are people in the board trying to stick up for him. There are people.
Fully smashed. Like, I'm a City fan, but I love my two brothers. And yes, Ollie. And of course, you would say that handle this crisis. Ollie is a proof that Juju never lasts. Wow, that's probably the best way to wrap up the podcast. People, hour and 20 minutes in. Love for the love.
Can I just say, Conte's sexual. I still love you, and I'll be Conte. I'll be behind Conte if he can sort out a good football. Right? Don't get
Someone
triggered.
saying I need a trim. Yo, I need to visit the barbers, but don't worry.
Yo, check the fade out, mate. Check that fade out.
Yeah, man.
Check that fade out.
Yeah, by the way, that goal was good, man. But I didn't celebrate, by the way.
What goal?
That goal, the Ronaldo. Did you celebrate?
I didn't even get on my seat.
Yeah,
I said it was.
That's what Leslie said.
Outside.
She goes, I can't be bothered getting the seat now.
Big up, Leslie.
You know what, Leslie, man? If you know Leslie, yeah, honestly, man, she sits next to me, yeah. She's been attending Old Trafford 51 years.
She bring you cookies?
She always bringing me cookies. Yesterday, she was like, offered me Chris. Said, I don't have the appetite. Honestly, she gave me Chris. I said, I haven't got the appetite.
I fed you last night. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Lauren was like, yeah, I'll get you some pasta, man.
Get you some therapy food.
I'm telling you, people, yeah. Leslie, if you know her, she's on the vlogs all the time. 51 years she's been watching Old Trafford. And she said that she's never seen anything like this. Never. In her 51
That's
years.
heartbreaking.
And she said as well.
I think that says it all.
And she said it all. She goes, that's the worst result she's seen in the 51 years to be watching Old Trafford. That's from her. She'd be going Old Trafford for 51 years.
It's because it's against our closest rivals. So
yeah, of course.
And they're making documentaries about this as we speak.
Yeah.
I was there.
Just when Cardiff are looking for a new manager, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer might become Cardiff manager. Best United fan channel. I love the mentality and bravery of it. Listen, it's brave out here, man. You know, we're in the trenches, mate. It's us against them. I'm telling you right now.
That's true.
If you realize,
just for having an opinion,
the amount of trials and tribulation I have to go through on a match day, and the amount of times I'm ducking and I'm like watching my back, is crazy. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, it's like, I'm not saying I'm a politician or whatever, but the people that used to send the truth, you know the history.
Yeah,
people that tried to tell the truth. There was always people that used to hate you. You know, you got people trying to take photos of you and put it online. You've got people coming at you for having an opinion because you care about the club local, but because the face don't fit. And let's not kid ourselves, man. The face don't fit people.
There are
massive
Ollie outers who are white, but people don't come for them like the way they.
Well, there you go then. But because
it's facts, we're not going to sugarcoat.
We're not sugarcoating, man. Come on, man, people, man. We're not sugarcoating it. The face don't fit.
Black people in that stadium are the minority.
We're the minority, mate. You know, you got to realize, man. We're not many. You know what I mean? When you look at what we're trying to do and what we're trying to do, they don't want me and him to be representing my United fans, even though I don't represent my United fans.
Yeah, I don't. I just speak for myself.
But you know what I mean? They don't want a guy who's saying, "Yo, fam," you know, the words from the culture, because it is from the culture. It's what we say in everyday life. So for me, you get me. There's a bigger issue that for me that will happen.
To me, it's but, just that it's the fact that some people think that we've got agenda. We've got no power to change manager to do anything. All we can do is give our opinion. It's an opinion at the end of the day.
Well, there you go.
And some of us love the club. We all support the club, but because our football club is so toxic, it's got fans hating fans. And at the end of the day, some people will like me. We're like, I'm not getting involved. Ollie in, Ollie out. I'll criticize him when I see it. When he makes mistakes, and I would applaud him when he does good. But I wanted him to get his players. And I told Saeed this season, he was under huge pressure. Absolutely. And Ronaldo signing topped that to 10 times more pressure.
Absolutely.
And the expectation went up. Yeah. And that's why a lot of people were defending Ollie for a long time have had enough.
Yeah.
And that game showed it yesterday. I can't even say schoolboy. I can't, because schoolboys defend better, Saeed.
I know.
Schoolboys get coached better.
I know. But people, anyway, going to wrap up the podcast here. By the time you watch this video, Ollie will be sacked. So this is the final words, and then hopefully, big up to She Devils United, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Big up Mary, man. Have you met Mary before? Big up Mary. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to her channel, and yeah, man.
We're going to be live now. Let them know.
Yeah, we're going to be live on Nuri's channel.
7:30, people.
Yeah, 7:30. So make
Prem talk. So all the Chelsea City fans, come on, laugh at us.
Yeah,
no problem.
Absolutely.
We're here. We got the shoulders.
Right, there you go.
We can take it. We can carry her.
Exactly. So people, like the video. Tomorrow, calling show, 6 p.m. Every fan who wants their opinion, we'll try to do a calling show. We're not going to promise everyone's going to be on the show, but if you come there 6 p.m. on the dot, then you will have your say. Therapy, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? You have your say. And maybe Ollie gets sacked. Maybe.
I'll be doing one on Wednesday as well.
Yeah, on Wednesday on this channel as well. So people, like the video, subscribe to Saeed TV, subscribe to his channel as well.
And by the way, guys, I'm having a banter with you, calling you content sexual. I just want to see Man United win. Trust me. We all want to see Man United win trophies.
Absolutely.
I don't care what manager comes in. I don't care whatever. But I just want you to keep an eye on the football structure. Without the football structure, we're going to go backwards again and again. Yeah. We'll be the new manager in, new manager out.
Yeah, that's what we'll be. I'm not going to kid myself. You know what I mean? Conte's not going to be that wheel. But then again, who knows, man? Football is crazy. I never seen Tuchel win the Champions League. So listen, we never know, people. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace.